This is Michelle from Methylation Madness, co-author actually, with Dr. Terence Doolin. You can find Methylation Madness, Insight into the Biochemical and Personal Lives of Hypermethylators on Amazon.com and on BarnesandNoble.com. You can also go onto my YouTube channel, Anxiety MTHFR, Biochemistry Support, and like and subscribe. So I'm doing my lamb shoulder, leg of lamb for my mom's house tomorrow, mom and dad's house. And what the recipe called for was to just put the lamb, I have about 10 pounds, 11 pounds of lamb, to put it under the roaster real quick and then let it cool down and just score it so there's a lot of openings. And then I took what is this, 2 big bushels of rosemary and lemon zest, and a bit of chives. I think I'm going to lessen that, don't you think? And then a whole bunch of oregano. And they said to season, to really use a lot of salt. So this is kind of like it's a marinade with some pepper. Is this the best pepper mill? My little bro gave this to me for Christmas. And then it stopped. Sorry, we had to pause the video for a second because my dog started barking. So you're wondering, ooh, Michelle, you can have chives and you can have lemon zest. There are certain things that I cannot have on a daily basis. And there are certain things I can't have ever. But chives are on my program because I guess the content of chives are a lot less sulfury. So Doc says that I can have chives. I actually don't even miss having any type of onion most of the time when I cook. So, but for this, I'm going to use it. And the lemon zest, I could basically scrape the whole thing off the top. So that'll be fine for me. Because I know you're probably wondering at times, well, wait, she can't have sulfur. Wait, she can't have methionine. But, oh, look at what she's using. I do everything very, very methodically. There are certain things like soy I will not touch. Rice I will not touch. Anything Dr. Doolin tells me that I cannot do, I do not do. Anything he says I can do, I do. So, here's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put this...
I feel like you need olive oil.
Olive oil, you think?
I don't know.
Did you put it in?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I'm going to close this and put this on to puree. Okay, so I food processed all of that and I put it on both pieces of meat. And now I'm just going to smooth this all over it. And they say to cook it on grates. And the reason why I'm marinating it, I wasn't even showing, sorry. The reason I'm marinating this the way I am on the grates as it is so my mom can just throw it in the oven because we're having Easter at my parents' house, but my sister and I are cooking. So this way the meat will be ready to roll. And she could just keep this in her fridge as is. And I'm only doing one side because I'm going to be smushing it in because of those slits that I put in. So the juices will go in there. I've never made this and I'm kind of adapting it actually because the recipe called for 16 cloves of garlic. On a good day, if I could have that, I wouldn't use 16 cloves of garlic because That's just a lot of garlic for any human being, in my book. But I am not using that garlic at all. So I put a bunch of those slits in there. And I don't know if you could tell, but I'm really pushing the that marinade in. And my chef friends would be like, Michelle, why are you only doing one side? Because that's what the recipe called for. So, all right. So that's that. My hands are utterly disgusting, but good chef is a messy chef. And then tomorrow that's going to be put into 325 degrees for around 5 hours. And hopefully this will be delish, and I'll have some pan juices to make a nice gravy with. And my sister will be bringing mint jelly, but the only people who really like the mint jelly are my parents. So I will be using the gravy. Yeah, this looks pretty good. It smells really, really good. Really, really good. So let me wash my hands, and I'll let you know how it turns out tomorrow. All right. Buona Pasqua. Bye.